Welcome to Going Beyond. I am Professor Werner. On our show, we deal with some of the biggest questions that humans can imagine. Have a big question? Send it to us at the address on the screen. And we will do our best to answer your science questions. Although it seems like you all enjoy stumping the professor. Isn't that interesting? Let's go to today's questions. So let me look at the next question. Professor Werner, how much testing does it take to say something is true? Oh, this goes deep into the philosophy of science. Science by itself never proves truth. The most that science can do is to disprove theories. Technically, we call this process the falsification. And this is the core of the scientific method. And I look for another question. Dear Professor, what element is the most abundant in the universe? Oh, that's a very easy one. Hydrogen is by far the most abundant element in the universe. And let me look at the following question. When do people know that they have enough? Oh, this is another of these deep questions you viewers keep sending me. Science cannot know why people always seem to want more. But if you are interested in that question, I suggest you start exploring by joining the church camp.
Our economy is based on scarcity. You could charge more for something if there's less of it. You can sell something to people to make up for something they're lacking. Actually, they don't have to be lacking something. They just have to think they are. Commercials use lines like, "Are you happy with your relationship?" Or, "Do you wish your detergent did more?" Companies and politicians often tell us how much we are lacking so they can offer us something. They tell us about scarcity so we'll buy their product or buy into their campaign. In our story today, there is a perceived scarcity of time and food. The day is getting late and there are lots of people. Even though hospitality is a core tradition in the Jewish community, the disciples are ready to send the crowds away to fend for themselves. Jesus confronts the fear of scarcity with evidence of abundance. Jesus responds to their reflex of fear with a reminder of blessedness. Jesus reminds the disciples and all those present that there is more than enough when we share. We know that overpopulation is a problem in our world. The growing number of people on the earth leads us to consume more and have more mouths to feed. Still, we know that there is enough food if we all share. We know there are enough resources if we all share. You would think that this knowledge would lead us to greater sharing. Somehow we forget how much we have, and fear of scarcity kicks in. Sometimes our fear of scarcity, our tendency to hold on to more than we need, can even cause others to have less. Now, your campers live in a world of social media and constant advertising. Issues of scarcity and promises of abundance are thrown at them all day, every day. You may have to help them name the ways these issues present themselves in culture and how it can sneak into their minds and contradict our belief in sharing and caring. Jesus' example in our story reminds us that sharing leads to more sharing. Blessing others leads to a blessing of all. By sharing what we have, we confront the fear of scarcity with reminders of God's abundance and love. Our sharing is often how God provides for others. We have a role to play. It may be hard to believe, but what if? What if we have more than enough?
Remember to keep asking questions. God is always bigger than we think. Keep going beyond.